はい、はい、hello, hello, hello. こんばんは。こんばんは。Good evening, hello.
Good evening, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
You said it in Japanese, so I had to add an extra language.
なるほど。You could have used French.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Ça va? Ça va bien.
I guess we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
I will go first. My name is Yatano Hakuya. I'm an exiled Sunraven VTuber. I like to make Gundam models. I like to sing karaoke. I like to play a variety of games, but most of all, I like to play Girls Frontline. Not Girls Frontline, but Girls Frontline 2. I like to read it. こんばんはの典型男性 Vtuber ヤートの白衣です。カラオケやガンプラもゲームをやりたいのも大好きなので、まあ大好きだけど一番大好きなのはドルフロなんです。はい。And this is my sister.
Yeah, that's me. Hello, everyone. I'm Kuruko Imai, your interdimensional guide fox, and I'm just here to enjoy the love and hope. Yes. I really enjoy mecha games. I play a variety of games also, but I mostly read a lot of mecha games.
You read? No, you just play a lot of gacha games in general.
Yeah.
I swear, I look at your schedule sometimes. I'm gonna put you on blast for a moment. I look at your schedule sometimes, and it's just sometimes your entire schedule for the week is just gacha games.
It do be like that.
How do you do this? How do you do this?
I mean, when the gacha game has a nice story, a nice lore, I'm there. I am a lore. I'm a humble, lore interested fox.
Right.
Is the best game I've ever read. Exactly.
Yes, it has a much better story than all the other games. Like MiHoYo and especially Yo-Stars, especially Arknights.
Don't get me started on Arknights. Don't get me started on my hated rant.
You know, I want to like MiHoYo games, but the rates are so horrible that I will let you play them. I just wish I could rant about Sparkle on stream. We spent like a good 30 minutes to an hour talking about Sparkle and how much of a girl failure she is. I'm like, why does everyone think she's hot?
Love her for it.
Why does everyone think she's hot? She's like a dork.
Because everyone loves girl failures.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't you get the memo?
She's literally my OC in high school. Oh my goodness. Just make it if the OC was a girl instead of a boy. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and greet everyone in chat. We have a lot of people today. Hello there, Odyssey. Hello there, Doc. Hello there, Ferrari. Oh, Yuzong's Ferrari. Crazy.
The one and only.
The one and only. Hello there, NS. Hello there, Arg Blarg. You seem like a new one. Hello. Hello, Faretti. And hello, Alcala-san. Hello. Let's see. You wish to learn more about GFL. We are all going to learn more about GFL. I have not read this before. Yes! Kuruko, you've never read this before.
No, I've never.
Neither of us have read this before.
Woo! We're going blind.
Yeah, love and hope. We're baking. Let's see. Ohayo. Spanish is better. Girls Frontline has cute girls. No one can fault you. Yeah, but you know, the boys are even cuter. We need more cute boys. That's why Yuzong made this game. Yuzong made this game because we had a huge deficit of cute boys. Or not this game, but like reverse collapse.
Stan Mendo.
Yes. So now since I saw you two collab, has it been that while? And maybe it was November was our last collab.
I think so, yeah.
I think we're like the two Min's kids who collab the most. Honestly? honestly.
I mean, it's
I don't know any other men's kids that collab even semi-regularly.
It's a competition between me and you and me and Maple.
Oh, yes. Yes. I must have like wiped Maple off of my mind because like
Wow.
I've never done a solo collab with Maple, and like I don't want to feel conscious about not doing a solo collab with Maple because it's still a little bit awkward between us. I need to find a way to like get her in my stream.
She's just awkward all around. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know any more VTubers. I only collab with you two.
Yeah. No, I've been collabing with quite a lot of people lately.
I've seen you collabing with a lot of people. I'm just like, damn.
People say that collabs do not help you. Like, it doesn't increase your views. But for some reason, it does increase my views.
They do.
Every time I collab, I always get like a permanent viewer. At least.
Yeah, no, they definitely help.
Oh, hello there, Tofu. Hello.
The problem comes when, like, for example, with me and Maple, like, the first time we collabed, you know, like, a bunch of people that watch her started, like, dropping by my streams.
Yes.
But, like, the problem comes because we usually stream at the same time.
Yeah. It's a good thing we don't have that problem.
Yeah.
The only problem I have is that the VTubers I like to watch stream at the same time that I do. On the same days.
That also happens a lot.
Yeah, we're playing the original Bakehouse.
Yeah.
Guys, I think there's an actual bakery in this one.
What?
There's an actual bakery in this one. You know, when everyone asks how come there's no bakery in Codename Bakery Girl, how come there's no bakery in Reverse Collapse? Well, this is why.
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no bakery in Reverse Collapse? What's that, a spoiler?
Why is everyone talking about bread? There's no bread in the game.
I was told the foodie eats bread.
Where we teach robots to love and hope and also to hate. Didn't they know hate before that?
Maybe.
How much have changed
Perhaps.
Bakery Girl in terms of difficulty? Oh yeah. I don't know if any. We were discussing playing Bakery Girl before or after before or after Reverse Collapse, and I did a poll on it and it ended in a complete tie. And I'm just like,
it happens.
Oh God, I hate it when this happens. I realized, you know, I'd rather read this story instead of Bakery Girl, because Bakery Girl, I think the first time I played it, it took me 12 hours to finish.
Oh.
It took me like maybe 12 hours. The game only has 10 missions. But there's so much, it's so unfair. There's so much like horrible design decisions that make you like go, what the fuck, man? This is artificial difficulty for real. You have to save scum so much, and the game takes forever to reload. Oh
no. Yeah, no, sounds like not a good idea.
Yeah, I'll probably stream it after Reverse Collapse, but like, it is not exactly a fun thing to just do.
When Reverse Collapse is right there and it runs so well.
Yeah, right? So I'll probably do it afterwards, like, because people will probably be interested in Codename Bakery Girl after we play Reverse Collapse.
Yeah, it's true. Gotta see the origins.
I can't believe you're waiting to the next day to play Reverse Collapse.
It's just because it's my birthday, so I'm not streaming on that day.
Yeah, which day was it? Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. It literally comes out for my birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Yusheng, for the birthday gift.
All right. Thursday, huh?
Yeah, and I wanted to do... And also, it's mostly because most of my Girls for Online crowd shows up in, like, mornings. So I don't want to stream it at night.
I see. I didn't think about that, but you're probably right. But also, I don't care. I'm not gonna stream in the morning. It works for you. It works for you because your mornings align with Southeast Asia.
Uh-huh.
My mornings do not align with Southeast Asia. Our 3-hour difference. So it wouldn't work for me anyway. I'd rather just stream at nighttime where I'm most comfortable.
Yeah.
Best of luck. From my memories, it's really hard. Yeah, I mean, I find that the new game Reverse Collapse is actually pretty easy. Granted, we're still in like the early levels, right? I found playing on Challenge Plus to be easier than playing in like normal mode.
Oh wow.
Because Challenge Plus forces me to not save scum. Otherwise, I'm a horrible save scummer. Maybe I can play like Iron Man mode without the hard difficulty. No, I don't want to ruin the experience, you know? Because if I play the hardest difficulty from the beginning, then I'm not going to have any replay value. Right?
True.
Bakehouse is fortunately just a straight visual novel. CBG, what the fuck was that? CBG is Malevolent Creek. Have you played Helldivers?
No, but I get some of the references because I have a group of friends and they all play together like every day.
Yeah, Malevolent Creek. I played with another VTuber the other week. It was her maybe 3rd or 4th time playing, and we went to like number 6 difficulty to Malevolent Creek, which is where the robots are, and it was her first experience with the robots. Yeah, she had a fun time at Robo-Nom. No, we got completely wiped out. I really thought we could do it. Unfortunately, the other people were not high enough level to carry us. So.
Yeah, it happens.
And I wasn't good enough either.
I'm surprised at how popular that game has become.
I'm not.
Like everyone plays it. I haven't. I mean, probably because I haven't played it. I don't want to buy it.
I played
because
like.
I don't usually play games like that.
Yeah, I mean, my friend, it was her first ever shooter game of any kind.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised she liked it as much as she did. You know, I hoped I didn't make it too horrible of an experience for her because she didn't really get to do anything. She was just running around getting shot at. Then again,
fun.
Anything for the content.
Anything for the content, as it happens, as you do.
Yeah, I played that game like 25 hours in 2 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and haven't touched it since the new patch, or I haven't touched it much. They'll probably suck me back in.
My friends, every time there's a new patch, they're like, all right, let's go. Like, you know, or like, oh, democracy calls. And I'm like, go off, kings.
Do you play Monster Hunter?
I have an issue with Monster Hunter. I like the root of the game. I like the monsters a lot, and I like the idea of, like, you know, hunting monsters. You know, that's fun. I don't like the repetitiveness of it, and also I'm very bad at it at the same time. So it's like, no, I've tried it.
I understand that. Yeah, it took me a while to like get used to the repetitiveness. And also like to find my groove, and also it takes a while to master the weapons, but like once you get it and it clicks and you're just like, oh, this is so much fun. I feel like such a badass. Oh, I'm so cool.
I like using the glaive in World because I could jump on the monsters and stab them.
Yes, that was actually my first weapon. Then I switched to the charge blade, and because I'm a horrible OCD control freak, so I need to use the charge blade.
But yeah, no, I've tried a few weapons. Like I tried the bow and like the sword, I think. But again, I'm a narrative person. If there's not a story to follow, I can't get into it.
The story is very. I can only watch the. What was her name? I can only watch your partner. What was her name again?
The girl.
Girl, whatever her name, your keeper. I don't know. I can only watch her like endanger herself and you for like the billionth time before I get so fed up with it.
Yeah. I like the lore, or like I like that they were in World, at least they were kind of showing like some kind of lore of the monsters, you know, like where they come from, whatever.
Yes.
But then you fight like the big guy, and then it just ends, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the story just ends.
All right.
The story just ends. Like it's no one cares about the story. I wish they did better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not staying because holy damn it is late for me. Oh, Aventa! Hey yo!
Yeah, we were totally talking about French people before.
Fun to see y'all experience RC. Yes. I'm gonna be playing this RC at the same time as this. Maybe you'll be able to catch Kuroko's RC streams she's doing in the morning. I'll pretty much be streaming at this hour.
I have no idea about French time zones, so...
Oh wait, no. On Saturday, I'll be streaming it like 4 hours earlier than this. So maybe Aventa can catch that.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm streaming this game
I'm
streaming RC 3 times today, or this week.
Aventa, we were even awake. I mean, he's probably gone by now, but it's like, it's 2 a.m. Go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep, Aventa. Nido's Rogue T-Dolls? What are you talking about, Helldiver? We have a plan to liberate. Yeah. All right. Okay. We've talked about enough stuff. You want to play the game?
I know how you always. I know how you always tell me like, oh, I don't talk to my chat before game, and then when we collab, we just can't stop.
Well, I'm talking. It's easier with you, I guess. Maybe I'm just the type of person who works better in collabs. I never thought that. I've always been extremely worried. Aventa, you're still here? Jeez. Oh my goodness. Let's see. While talking, hello there, True Moon. Hello. Humstr. This is my sister.
Hello, I am the Humstr.
It's rolling R's. Hello there, Titanium. Hello. It's me and Pain Gang. So yeah, do you like this art I commissioned of us?
You're asking me or Chad?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, I do. I was like, wait a second, you already asked me this.
Yeah, this is actually 2 different box arts that I combined together from the original prototype Epiphyllum, which was never released, and the Girl of the Bakehouse box art. So I kind of mix and mashed them because I really liked the background with like the flowers and the moon, but also I also like the poses of the 2 girls, and I'm a stand-in for one of the girls. I don't know why we have roses, but we do.
Flowers.
Yes. Before we continue, can you please like strip?
All right.
Yes. Your jacket is in the way. I want everyone to appreciate the art that I had Rangriz do for us. I put his link in the description, but I'm gonna just put it in the chat right now, just because I have been working with Rangriz for a long time. I looked at my Ko-fi or something, and I realized that my first like commission from him was like maybe 2 years ago. Ooh. So I've been working with Rangriz for a while now, and he's always been really on top of things. So I just want to give him a shout out. You guys might know him because Rangriz does a lot of chibi art for Girls Frontline, and he recently revamped his chibi style to be a lot more expressive. It looks really good. Please give him a follow. I didn't know you had a sister. I actually have like 11 or 12 or 13 sisters. A couple of them died. A couple of them are like 6 feet underground. But you know, bless their souls, they were all wonderful VTubers and all much bigger than me. One day I will be big enough to like piss on their graves.
Excuse me?
They never collabed with me. Then again, none of our, as we said earlier, none of our siblings really collab that much. There's a couple I wouldn't say prohibited from collabing with, but it will be very difficult to collab with them.
Yeah. I get someone asking me all the time, like, "Hey, when are you gonna collab with like your other?"
It's easier for you. It's easier for you. Still not the easiest, but still it's much easier for you than for me.
Yeah. Because you're a male.
Don't bring that up, okay? I just have to like talk really pretty, and like, you know, I just gotta find my girl voice, my trap voice, and then eventually maybe the viewers, maybe they'll think I'm gay so that they won't think I'm trying to date my own sisters.
See, you got the strut ready.
That's the cope, right? The cope whenever, like, because they have collabed with guy VTubers before. The cope is that whenever they collab with the guy must be gay.
I see. Taking notes.
Oh my god, I don't want to get too deep into it, but anyways. Does Mimic still create cursed GF? I don't know who Mimic is. You're the loud house, but in real life, what does that mean? Hello there, Malidus. It might be hard to find people in this sphere who hasn't seen Ryan Chris. Yeah. Haki, are you a genealogy project about the 1900s? Because you have a bunch of dead sisters. Fuck.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah, I love this art. It's good. I'm gonna send you the piece of you on the rock with the.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're both blushing. The original art does not have any blushes. We just look really cute.
We're just blushing thinking about Jafudi.
Yes, we're just thinking about Jafudi. GF2 drama mindset. Yeah. Let's not talk too much about drama. No drama, no politics. I love talking about it, just not on stream. Not on stream, yeah. Not with my viewers. The gossip, guys, I'm not against gossip, but like if you do gossip, leave it for your DMs. Don't post it on a server somewhere. It's no good. Anyways,
I do welcome gossip in my server if anyone wants to go gossip.
Oh my goodness.
I am the worst.
You are terrible. Anyway, let's actually start the game. We've been yapping enough.
Oh yeah.
We don't get the chance to talk too much, so I love talking to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that's it. We don't really chat much. I'm not much of a Discord chatter, and I don't think you are either. So
I'll chat, but like, you know, talking in voice is different. I don't usually call people up for no reason. All right, let me start the game, and we will raid.
Reading time, my favorite part.
Read, VTuber, read.
Yo, look at that old Mega Team logo.
The green Mega Team logo.
Read, Ian, player, read.
Oh my goodness. All right. Gosh. What is it, 20 years later? This game was made in, I don't know, 2008 or something? Maybe 2009?
2009, I saw Ferrari put the year.
Oh yeah, 2009. It's crazy.
I trust Ferrari with my life.
You know, they started with a VN.
It does it 2008 down there though.
They started with a VN, and then they made Girl of the Bakery Girl, which was an actual game. And then they made another VN called Girls Frontline.
Yeah.
And then they made another VN called NeuroCloud, and then another VN called Girls Frontline 2.
Yeah. Honestly, I will never understand why they insist on making games. Just make VNs, guys.
Yeah, just make VNs. You guys clearly are not interested in making an actual game. Make an actual... My god. Because, like, you know, I know, who was the one who's going to post the history? It was not Ferrari. Was it Bisa? Yeah, it was Bisa. Bisa is going to release a video later this week, denoting like a lot of the early history about Girls Frontline and Mika Team and like all the drama between Yu Zong and Mao Yaoming. How like they broke up, became Yostar and became Sunborn, and all the mess that happened, you know. And it even talks about how like this very VN we're about to read, without it, MiHoYo would not exist. Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, Genshin,
it's-
Genshin and Honkai would just not exist without this VN. It inspired them to make their first shitty phone game, which...
It's like how the PlayStation wouldn't exist without Nintendo.
Yeah, but like, Nintendo actually made games.
I mean, yeah, no, but I feel I mean it's like similar energy because like Nintendo and Sony were actually going to work together.
Oh yeah, no,
But then
that's like that's like Yostar and Mika. But like MiHoYo was never part of that drama. They were just like in their own little garage somewhere, like making their game, slowly
They were
making the
cooking
game, and like they
on
actually
their own.
cooked a nice thing out. Like it was still like a shitty phone game that was like pretty shit, but like it was very good in the context of they were brand new video game designers within an industry that just did not have video game programmers or designers, right? They were, because China, I don't think they really had their own thing with that until they made it a thing. So they were pioneers. So like even though I call it a shitty phone game, it was still like it paved the way for them to make Honkai Impact 3rd, which was really good.
Honkai Impact 3 is really good.
Yeah, Honkai, what was it? Honkai, they made Honkai, then Honkai Gakuen, and then Honkai Impact 3rd, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think the first game is called Fly Me to the Moon.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know I don't know about all the MiHoYo history.
I just know
play
that like
Honkai.
the first game was not quite called Honkai, but then the second game was called Honkai the Second, or Honkai Gakuen, and then Honkai 3rd. There was no Honkai 1 for some reason. Okay. So yeah, this game is a visual novel called Girl of the Bakehouse, which has a lot of the ideas that Yu Zhong originally like thought up in his brain while he was, being a high school and university nerd after like watching, especially the really influential one was Gunslinger Girl. I remember because I had the Gunslinger Girl, the main character with her P90 with the crouching pose. I had that as my wallpaper back in the year 2000 or something.
Oh.
Back in the early 2000s, I had that as my wallpaper. I didn't even watch the show at the time. I just had it because I thought it looked cool.
Oh, I watched the show before the collab. With the Girls Frontline, but I don't think the show was very well adapted because it was just boring.
Yeah, well, it was the show that inspired him, and then I guess he read the manga afterwards. Media was hard to come by. But here's the thing, right?
I guess that way because I do remember people, saying like good things about Gunslinger Girl. I'm guessing most of them read the manga but I watched the anime. And
But like,
the anime
understand,
is not great.
right? You watched the anime like a couple years ago. Yu Zhong watched the anime back when it released back in the 2000s. And the 2000s were just a different time.
True.
People say Death Note was mid, but you know what? By modern standards, Death Note is mid, but back in the 2000s, Death Note was so freaking hype. It was so good into the 2000s.
Death Note was always mid for me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I won't like jump at you for that. There are some people that will, I won't. It's just, you have to understand the context that things came in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, by modern standards, this is a shitty game, a shitty VN. But at the time, this was the only VN that was ever made in China, I think. Right? It did not exist. And Yu Zhong decided to make it exist. And as a result, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like anime, what do they call in China? ACG games? Anime, cartoon, and games industry? Yeah, I think that's
so,
what it is. Yeah, it didn't exist. It didn't exist. So yeah, this is
I learned that term thanks to MiHoYo.
Yes. This is the original visual novel, which has a lot of influence from Gunslinger Girls and also a lot of the books that Yu Zhong read. Right?
I'm sorry, I am so sorry, Mika team, but I see that it says all rights reserved.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Copyright didn't exist in China anyway. They just wanted to look cool. They didn't have the power to sue anybody. So yeah, after that, they tried to make another game called Girl of the Bakehouse 2, which would have been an actual game, like a side-scrolling, almost like a Metroid game, it seems like. But then I guess they couldn't. They realized they were. Yuzong realized he knew how to write, but maybe not so good at coding. So then he, made anime fanzines of like moe girls with guns, tactical girls with guns, for like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 years before he released codename Bakery Girl, which was an actual game, which actually looked pretty cool. But you can tell that they went through several revisions of the game because of the sprites and of the character arts, where some of the characters that are your friends look like they're wearing the same uniforms as the people who are your enemies, and it's just like you can tell that a lot of things got changed midway through development. But that game was a success, which paved the way for Girls Frontline. Yeah.
And now here we are today.
And Girls Frontline had a disastrous launch, which culminated in Yao Meng and Yao Meng and Yuzong like breaking up their bromance and becoming sworn enemies.
I was reading the doc that Bisa has prepared for the video, and it says that they supposed to meet up, but I'm just like, I don't believe that.
When did they make up? When? Anyways, where was Yao Meng at the concert? Where was Yao Meng at the what was it? Girls Frontline Expo?
Too busy swimming in money.
I'm not gonna say too much about Yao Meng, but like I'm gonna think it. It's hey Yao Meng, hello Yostar. I don't play Azur Lane, but or Arknights. But if you would like to sponsor my channel for a stream or two, I would love that. I would love the big money. Thank you very much.
He will play Arknights for money.
I will play Arknights for money. I will even read the story. I will even read this story. That's a big commitment.
Yeah, it is.
You know how many brain cells I lost when reading it originally? Oh my goodness. There was a very specific chapter. It was right after you meet Frost. What's her name?
Frostnova.
Frostnova. Yes. It's the one where the old man appears, and then the masked dude appears, and the masked dude's trying to recruit the old man. And they have like the same conversation 3 times over like 30 minutes, and I'm just like, can this cutscene please end? Can it please end? I'm not even reading it out loud. I'm just reading it in my head, and my head hurts.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Anyways.
Apparently chapter 8 is worse.
Yeah. Anyways, is that an Abrams? Yes, this is an Abrams. I don't know what the thing says, G03. Is that a reference to Gundam? Yeah, it's the year 2094 and they still have the Abrams. I don't know if it's the Antarctic military or the Rosartrists, but one side is... Yeah, the Antarctic military thing was already thought up in Yuzong's head. I don't know why. I don't know where he got the idea that a superpower could come from Antarctica, but he had that all the way back in 2008.
Maybe he likes something hidden under the Antarctica ice conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I don't freaking know, but like a lot of the ideas that even though Bakery Girl is a completely rewritten story, right? A lot of the concepts are still there, like Jaffuti, Mendo. I don't think William shows up, but like Antarctica, the Antarctic War is right there. I'm glad this man has had a vision, and he's been carrying that vision for like almost 20 years now. right? Almost 20 years now, and it's coming to fruition. I can't
Finally.
wait to see where he goes from here on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Especially because, I mean, reverse collabs from, I mean, I tried the demo and everything, like, and it actually is fun to play, you know? It actually feels like a game.
Yes, it actually feels like a fun game to play. I mean, the original Codename Bakery Girl was a fun game to play. It was also like hell and very sadistic and very unfair, but it was a fun game to play. It had a unique gameplay style that they made it easier. They made it so much easier. You had to pick up ammo in that game. You couldn't run out of bullets to shoot.
Oh no. Anything but that.
Yeah,
Thank you for
they
making
made
it easier for me, the filthy casual.
Yeah. Yes. Anyways, they made a visual novel but attached a gacha to it. Yes. But yeah, this has nothing to do with, Girl of the Bakehouse has nothing to do with Bakery Girl. Bakery Girl is the game that's being remade. This game has nothing to do with that. This game was just like the prototype, kind of like how Fate had a prototype that ended none of like the characters or story carried forward from Fate prototype, right? But like a lot of the ideas like kept going to Fate's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like King Arthur being like the main love interest, but instead they turned it from a guy into a girl. Apparently like the producers thought that people didn't want us to play a game with a female protagonist. So they turned the girl into Shiro, everyone's perfect and beloved disturbed boy.
I think that used to happen a lot.
I didn't realize he was disturbed when I watched the original anime. I don't think they made it very clear that he was a whack job.
Yeah, no, the original anime is not entirely clear. Which makes, yeah.
But it was, they've never redone Stay Night.
No. They did the other two routes, but not Stay Night.
Yeah, they did Unlimited Blade Works twice. Let's see. I was already planning on getting Bakery Girl, but this is gonna be good. Yeah. Hello there, JP. Hello. They make games around their VN so that players have to earn the right to read their stories. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to chat, then we're gonna start reading the actual game.
Alright.
Hello there, Nisa. Hello. We're going to be reading a game today. Crazy how Mika keeps popping up in Chinese gacha. I mean, here's the thing, right? With a lot of the Chinese gacha games, like, they all went to the same school. It was like the Shanghai School of Tech and Arts or something.
The gacha game school.
Everyone went to the same university. They were probably all in the same club too. Like, especially since like the industry didn't exist at the time, right? So everyone that was doing it wanted to, get to know each other, because everyone was always everyone's trying to find other people to, collaborate, because there's not enough people. So it's natural that everybody knows each other. Some people are still in the industry, some people dropped out. Oh. Water turtle. Do you know any others as well?
No, I don't. I don't really remember the
I just remember a person who drew 5'7" and had a funny looking turtle avatar.
That's the one I remember the most, to be honest.
I remember like the dramas about a WinRAR file, a zip file that apparently had documents. There were so many meme videos. I think like all the negativity now is like stemming from like the years and years of karma of all like those meme videos. It was too much. Yu Zong was riding the meme wave for too many years. Imagine for a moment Killzone 2 but Girls Frontline. I never played Killzone 2. I saw the commercials on TV and I really wanted to play those games, but I did not have the consoles at the time. It was PlayStation 2, right? It's either PlayStation 2 or
Probably.
PlayStation 3. I had neither, so I couldn't actually play the games. But they looked really cool to me. They looked really cool. To those that need context, Girl of the Bakehouse was made by a Chinese Doujin Circle. Yes, this was made back when Yuzong and friends were still in university. It was a university club. So like, man, if you were in university and you didn't make anything, you must have had a really you've been wasting your university years. Who says that university is like, you know, useless and boring? No, it's what you make of it, right? These guys were tried and true otaku, okay? They wanted to make
sound like you're coping.
They wanted to make a game, and for damn sure they were gonna make that fucking game. Even if it was a buggy mess, they were gonna make it. And like around this time they also met Vanguard. They were called something else at the time though. And you know, they've been exclusively on working with Vanguard for all these years.
Vanguard Sound.
Yeah.
The
Vanguard
makers of
Sound.
bangers.
You know, that friendship is not going anywhere. I hope.
I hope.
I hope. At this point, I hope it just like runs itself, you know. Vanguard Sound they're just the guys to go to make good music. Yeah, it was it was the very foundation. Yeah, this is the very foundation in not just Chinese gachas, but just like Chinese anime games. This is like the thing that inspired everyone. Because they're like, wait a second, even though we're Chinese, we can actually make games. It's not just the Japanese and maybe the Koreans, but we can make games too? Yeah. And everyone started going and doing their homework and making video games. That's how MiHoYo got born. Right? They read this and they're like, wait, we can do something too. So if I go back in time and convince Yuzong to work on the other Creo, Genshin wouldn't exist and Twitter's a better place.
Imagine.
Honkai Gakuen 2 actually collab with GFL early. Yes, I remember that. We never got that in the global.
You know, because I think I'm not entirely sure. I've gotten conflicting stories. Back then, I saw that there was like some drama. That's why it didn't come global.
Really?
To global. But after a while, I just read that it was because the global server just happened to die before they could release the collab.
Oh, yeah, I guess that might make sense too. Like, I don't know, I heard that Mika and MiHoYo did collab, and that's why actually, what was her name? Fischl was actually the creation of their collab.
Oh.
Yeah, Fischl was actually designed by their collaboration, but like, I guess nothing ever came of it, and so MiHoYo just decided to recycle Fischl for Genshin. Which is a shame. I would have liked to see a modern collab, but these days MiHoYo is like just so freaking massive.
Yeah.
I do wish they would do a collab with Girls Frontline though.
Me too.
I really do wish they would do it. Come on, guys, do a collab with Honkai. Do it, so I can have Sparkle in Girls Frontline. I don't want to play their game. I don't have the money. I heard.
All this man wants is a Sparkle, please.
I heard like they hired like really good voice actors, and then what happened was that the voice actors got hooked on the game, and gave them more money than they got paid to voice the characters.
Probably they will a lot. I've seen the videos.
Oh my god. So yeah, let's see. Honkai Impact 3.2 Unreal. Oh yeah, Honkai Impact 3 has a part 2. Gunslinger Girl still Are you sure about that? From Gunslinger Girl to Liko Rico, Tactical Musume Girl. Yeah. I think it's not as popular these days, but Liko Rico showed that people are interested in it. So I think, you know, we might be able to see some more tactical Musume stuff, and maybe some tactical boy stuff, please. Please. I know we play, you know, boys with guns in video games all the time, but like, They're not anime boys with guns.
Yeah, they're not pretty anime boys.
Yeah, I would like to play pretty anime boys.
Me too.
Yeah. Gunslinger Girls, Assassin Anime Girl. You think a Grenadier. Okay, let's see. Mika can't launch a game proper. It's a pattern. No! Shh. Not Yao Ming, the basketball. Yeah, Yao Ming, the basketball player. Princess Connect Story. I haven't read Princess Connect. I just know that the animations are really good and also the rates are really terrible. Let's see. A finished product is a blessing and an exception in the modern landscape. Yeah. Antarctic Treaty Nations. Okay. Yuzong knows things we don't. He probably just traced over a tank photo. Okay, probably. Like, I looked at those photos in the intro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he posted them on Pixiv, and he actually posted, like, how many hours it took. Like, some of them are, like, 1.5 hours, some of them are 5 hours, but he never spends too much time doing his art, right? It's actually kind of crazy he can, like, do so much stuff so quickly. It means that he goes through ideas very quickly, which is something you want for an entrepreneur, right? William first appeared in Girl of the Bakehouse 2 promo lore bits. That was like 2010. It's common that creators use the same concept refined it over. You know, it's like the Japanese swordsmith. They'll take a piece of crappy Japanese ore and they'll fold it 1,000 times until it becomes a shiny katana. Genuinely believe RC will be peak Mika all-timer. I don't want it to just end at that though. I want them to keep on going and make better things like RC2. It'll come, right? It'll come, right? They can make an RC2, right? Or just make something like even completely new, right?
Yeah,
MiHoYo's been like making new stuff all the time. They just reuse their characters, but they've been making new stuff.
Yes,
and it keeps getting better. Right? Honkai's great.
It's new stuff, but it's still like all connected.
Yeah, Star Rail is great. You know, I think Star Rail is kind of dumb some places, but like, see, like the character of Sparkle, she's so dumb, but like it's entertaining to watch her kind of dumb.
I think they have like the right mix of like having an entertaining story without having it be too deep.
Yeah, and not have the game be
not entirely shallow either. They have like
Genshin is like really
ground.
Genshin's really shallow, but Star Rail is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's pretty cinematic. I like the characters. I like the gameplay. I wish it was a little bit more. I wish there was more than 3 buttons. But I do think it's interesting. Anyways, Metal Gear Solid references, yes. Our boy loves the Metal Gear. Heaven's Feel remake into 3 movies. Yeah. I was actually a little bit disappointed with the Heaven's Feel, the final movie. I wanted a longer fist fight. Aren't they announcing a remake of Stay? Wait, are they? And oh yeah, I was looking on a wiki. Apparently, a year ago, Yuzong bought the rights for a sci-fi novel that had like a really big movie.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. Something of Earth.
I saw people in the lore.
And apparently they're going to make a game about. It's a mobile game, but we don't know if it's a gacha. You know, I hope. You know, it's nice to see Mika Team branching out. I will ask my ass off if it was released broken in. No, please. The entire industry sprung up from one friend group. Yeah, pretty much. And you know, lifelong enemies used to be roommates. Mika artist drama alone makes major corporate drama look mediocre. You didn't have a PS2? No, I did not. Hey, Hakia, was the girl baked? Not yet. Hello there, Bellhound. Hello. The earliest Chinese-made games I knew were Taiwanese, assuming you could say that word. It's fine. I'm not a corporate VTuber. Hello there, OBK. How's everyone? I'll be chatting. I'll enjoy your shower. You're not ready for this lore theory. Official equals XMA.
The lore master says so.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. The princess, the princessarine was a stinky fish.
Yes. Makes sense.
With anime cat boys, I forgot the title. An anime cat boys cafe game? Isn't that just Neko Paradise?
Yeah, it's Nekopara.
Isn't that just Neko Power? I'm back, Hog. I lost connection because I got to go to town. No, don't worry about it. No, we've just been like trying to catch up to chat. Has it been an hour? It's been an hour. Oh my god.
It's been an hour. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm so slow. Our book HSR has all turned into auto. How people joke about Genshin becoming that child parents completely forgot about once a new child was born. Wandering Earth and yeah, Wandering Earth. Buying out when they kind of stretched. Then oh yeah, I remember. That was like people were questioning it. And hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. Anyways, let's play. You might want to cover your ears. It's gonna be loud.
Oh yeah, Tremon just warned. I'm gonna warn you the second you hit new game because it's going to blow out your speakers.
Yeah,
be ready, people.
Yeah, get ready, guys. You might want to turn your speakers down. I'm gonna press new game in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
I can totally read that.
2 rounds each to 3. Compare me. Affirmative. Go ahead. See, that's the book all way. What are we looking for? Yeah, this is the fucking demo level we have ever had. Where do we have a ghost here?
It's so
Damn
loud.
it. If we can do something, we should get a permission. Yeah, if we get a call, the family will have a lot of corn inside. Literally. What's our guest want?
Could we just have some shit fast that I can get my job done?
Sir? Yeah. Shoot our people, boy. What do we have? Point 247 Alpha Gamma Delta. Requested permission to engage. Point 247 Alpha Gamma Delta.
What? I can't hear you!
Yeah, that's his buddy. But shit, what's going on there? 2-3. What happened? Talk to me. There are people there, sir. Damn it. Damn it. How can this happen? Wait, this is... 2-3. Return to your position. Second attack. What? But... You hear me? That's an order. Second attack. Yes, sir.
What the fuck you want to do? Are you crazy?
We have no choice. 2-3, looking. Fire at all.
See.
Oh my god.
The helicopter pilot's voice is used on?
If this goes out, we are all dead men. Do you understand me? I don't care if there will be one more dead body.
Yeah.
Is that English? I think it's trying to be. CP, you're a shitter of statics, over. You know, it's just like Muv Love. I don't understand it at all. Alright. Why do I have 2? Sorry, give me a moment, I need to fix something. Do you see that?
Yeah, I don't know why.
There we go.
Yeah, but I mean, at one point you didn't have it on stream, but now it's there.
Yeah, I got rid of it. Yeah, I thought I turned it down enough, but no, it's too freaking loud. Alright, how's this right now, guys? Is this an okay volume? Can you hear the sound, the background music? What musical genre do you listen to? Muffled English with Chinese accent, ear destruction, ASMR. Aventa is still here.
Aventa. Aventa. Aventa is 3 a.m.
I was worried I was missing some story. Getting here an hour late. Turns out you're only just starting. Yeah, we're just starting. Yeah, we're probably not gonna finish today. We're gonna do this tomorrow night as well. Let's see. Yeah, I get. Is it? You want it louder? Do you want it louder right now, or? Because it's pretty. The music is kind of okay on my end, but I can make it a little bit louder if you want. Anyways, I'm gonna start reading. I think a lot of it's just gonna be me. I don't know how much of this is an iNovel. I might just have you switch places with me. Midway, let me have some water first.
Good night, Aventa.
Alright, good night, Aventa. Alright. 2080 AD. The entire Eurasian continent was waging a pointless war of attrition. The use of shock bombs would have been a Pulitzer-winning piece of news several months ago. But now, it was all just numbers. The reports only registered 2 numbers, uses and casualties. After gaining the approval of the Antarctic Military's European Command, I managed to get myself embedded into their troops. The Antarctican Army's men were not the ruthless killing machines coalition propaganda made them out to be. This post has been fact-checked by real Rosartrists unionists.
Yes.
It has been proven to be false. Granted, such portrayal was a basic technique of psychological warfare. Although I still feel the soldiers surrounding me lack just as basic ethics. The combatants on both sides were humans. So I've always hoped that they'd possess basic human decency.
Trees.
Trees. Hey, I recognize those trees. It was only until after that incident that I realized that killing people was such a simple thing. Sometimes you didn't even need a reason for it. You know that meme? It was like, in World War I, it's like, when some, what was it? When some Slavic person shoots a prince of the Austrian Empire and Russia declares war on Prussia or Germany and Germany declares war on so-and-so, so I, a Frenchman, must go fight.
Damn.
I feel like this has a lot of those vibes. But instead this one starts with when a mad scientist named William decided he wanted to fuck his sister.
It truly be like that.
I'm doing good. I just got back from a hard day of jujitsu. Oh, we've got some physical men here. Or women, I don't know.
Unbelievable.
We've got some physical people here. God, so good. I'm glad gacha gamers are not just stinky neats. I guess some of us are saved.
Some of us.
Some of us.
Not me.
It was because the leaders were cousins. Which ones?
Yes.
Which ones? Okay, the unit I followed occupied a textbook European... Also, before I continue any further, I want to thank The Field for translating this and releasing this in English. Without The Field, we would not have this today. So wherever you are, Mr. or Mrs. The Field, thank you.
The Field.
Its streets paved with cobblestones. Its buildings boasted Gothic architecture. and the people were kind. Perhaps it was fate, but I fell ill as the unit was about to relocate. They're still using Humvees. We were close to the 22nd century. However, people still had a hard time dealing with the common cold.
Huh. I see.
He predicted it. this guy, he predicted the thing that happened a couple years ago. That, oh man, it's been 5 years, hasn't it? Oh geez.
Damn, it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. My superiors asked a local family to take care of me. Once the rear echelon medical units caught up, they would take me with them. Hey, that's the bakehouse. It says bakehouse. Guys, we know what the bakehouse looks like now. It's finally here.
Find the gear inside.
Are they trying to tell us to touch grass with a name like the field? I'm not a gacha gamer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's right, we play the gacha games so you don't have to.
Exactly. I read Gears Online so everyone else doesn't have to.
There it is! The bakehouse! It's right there!
Roll credits!
And they numbered 4 people. The father apparently made his living through long-haul transportation. Before the Antarctican military had reached this place, he had been drafted and he was pressed into service by the coalition as a driver, forced to leave the town. The mother was a beautiful and gentle older woman who diligently kept the house in good shape. She kept the countless number of furniture in her home looking as good as new, and she was an excellent cook. Of the remaining 2, one was the couple's son, Kamon. Jeffy has a brother.
Huh.
And the other was her, a girl called Jeffy. To the girl, I was probably the first stranger she had ever seen. But for me, I was thanking my lucky stars that I had fallen sick and could recuperate in this household. After all, it got me closer to the model in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Helena von Oberstein, right? They're in the same pose too. Hello there, Yalala. Hello, hello. The first time I saw Jeffy was when the unit stationed itself within the town. You know, this is pretty good for 2008.
Yeah.
The military gear he's drawing would have been like very, very like modern. I'm not sure how he found that on the Chinese internet. It just so happened to be during Christmas celebrations. I was sitting in the bed of a supply truck, shivering from the cold. Even the Antarctic Armed Forces, who boasted absolute technological superiority over their opponents, were not wealthy enough to equip all their vehicles with temperature control systems.
Oh no.
Okay, that's cap. I don't believe that at all. As I looked at the instant rations that I had been issued, and smelled the fragrance of the turkey wafting into the vehicle from within the various homes. Damn, they have turkey in Europe? I didn't know they had turkey in Europe. Wait,
Wouldn't they?
Wait, no. Oh, right. Turkey was introduced into the North America from Europe, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Huh.
Probably.
I just don't think Turkey when I think Europe. I began cursing myself for choosing this path in life. What is this, a Nikon or a Canon? Guys, what is
TP.
this? What does this TP camera resemble? What does this TP camera resemble? Unfortunately, he could not predict the rise of mirrorless cameras. If I had remained in HQ within the research city of Fort Ladisberg, I might have already become an editor. However, the camera I was now holding cried out for me. What kind of nonsense was I thinking? I shook my head and pointed the lens outside. And there's our man. The man of the hour.
The man?
Yeah, things will certainly not end tragically for him.
I'm sure not. When have things ended tragically ever in a Mika game?
Yeah, ever. I don't know. Never, right? It was
Never.
Christmas Day. So hopefully that old man in red would give me a few good photos. To be fair, I had stopped believing in him since I was very little. However, the white beard in red had decided to give me a surprise this time. Kumik Faris had once said this for photographers. An ideal model was the stuff of dreams. Just like how he had found Miss Este in 2059. Something which had become legend in the world of photography. I'm pretty sure they're referring to the Afghani little girl from the Times magazine. You've seen it, right?
I think so.
The girl with, like, I'm not sure if like she's completely covering her face with her turban, but she had a headscarf on. But she had these like really beautiful emerald eyes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen it.
I'm sure like most people have seen it. The girl who he had rescued by chance on a far eastern battlefield in 2059 had turned into the sole star of his pictures 20 years in the future. In the end, she had become his lifelong partner. It was more akin to a fairy tale than a true legend. That picture, gazing by the bridge, remained a classic among classics. For a battlefield reporter, being able to produce such a once-in-a-lifetime work would be enough to leave their name in the history books. And today, I had found my very own model. Through my high magnification Carl Zeiss lens, she suddenly appeared before me, like a goddess. Shrouded in hallowing light, the angels were singing beneath a Christmas tree. The passing townsfolk stopped to savor its pure, clear notes. Even the military convoy that was passing through came to a halt, as though there was a fear that the sound of their passage would ruin this wonderful moment. There she is.
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 There she is. I was gonna say, if Shuri is supposed to be like the model that he's being like, oh, I found my goddess and whatever, I was like, is this guy a Benta?
Don't talk about this guy when he's not here.
I will talk about him. He will wake up.
Hello there, strongest soldier. Oh, I can feel the hope. I can feel the hope. Her slightly aged, long white dress had a pair of fake wings affixed, which showed signs of having been hastily added. Under normal circumstances, perhaps I would have burst out laughing if I had seen it. But now, it all seemed to fit perfectly. The girl exuded a warmth under the illumination of the lights. The edges of her dress and wings seemed to glow with gentle radiance. Also, guys, if you need the music to be louder, I can make it louder. Actually, like, Kuruko, is it loud enough for you?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything, but I have no music.
Why don't you have any music?
I don't know. But since it had been a while, I didn't want to derail by being like, hey, I have no music.
I know how I can fix that for you. I know how I can fix that for you. I'm just gonna output to you my broadcast. I'm just gonna give you my broadcast, so you hear what I'm broadcasting. Okay.
But I hear my voice now.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that then. Oh well. Anyways, yeah,
Are you using game capture for this or window capture on OBS?
I'm using window capture.
Ah. Okay, never mind. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's just go then. I couldn't do game capture because it wasn't working.
Yeah, probably because it's old.
Yeah, it's not working. Unfortunate. I think it's a little bit quiet, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
What I could do, maybe I could get the game for tomorrow for when we continue tomorrow.
You just read along with me on your side.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I turned the volume up, so guys, I hope it is fine. But yeah, let me know if you can hear the sound, because the music is good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The very first Jeffy of the Jeffy verse, yes. Hakuya has such a calm read. Thank you.
He is.
Yeah, I could feel a warmth in my heart just by looking at her. The girl's eyes were lightly shut. Her hands were clasped before her chest, as though in prayer. As she sang quietly, it was as though the world around her had frozen. At this moment, she was singing to heal the wounded world. Her image was perfectly reproduced on the high ISO film. Her every movement, every expression was faithfully recorded by the camera. I had found her. The goddess of mine, and mine alone, my sole solace in this damned war. It took 2 boxes of valuable chocolate before I learned her name from a certain greedy kid.
Damn.
It was a very uncommon name, yet one which had a wonderful ring to it. Jeffy.
Dun dun dun.
I'm depression maxing. No! As if by the dictates of fate, the first person I met after arriving at this household was also that girl. My memories from the days when my fever had burned hot were indistinct. I could barely see or hear anything. My head felt so heavy that I thought it might fall off at any moment. And the only thing I could be sure of was that there was always someone by my side throughout it all. I could not make out their faces, and neither could I tell what they were saying to me. Man, COVID-19's hitting him pretty hard, huh? I guess this isn't COVID-19, this is COVID-94.
Yeah, exactly.
The iced towel on my forehead was changing frequently. It was cool and fluffy. It always felt comforting. A gentle voice would also sing from time to time every day. A song always accompanied by the gentle scent of lilies. My other memories were murky. I could only recall a thick, hot soup and slightly bitter fever medicine. Until one day, when I came to my senses, fully conscious and aware, I realized that this girl had been by my side all this while, taking care of me. She was the model most suited for myself, the one and only girl in all the world that belonged to me.
She sounds normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever look in, when you were playing the reverse collapse demo?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever look at our boy's profile?
Maybe.
Did you ever look at his profile? Cause like in his skill description, right? His skill description that doesn't let him die, it's called obsession.
Oh yeah, right. I remember. Yeah, I remember. I saw that. I was like,
Yeah, our boy is down bad. He's been down
He's,
bad for. He's been down bad for 16 years.
He's a very well-adjusted individual.
MC is creepy. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. It's supposed to be romantic.
Don't get hacked. We are talking about it. He likes them crazy.
It's supposed to be romantic, man. Okay? No, Kuroko. Girls like this stuff, right? They like this stuff in their shoujo manga. It's true. They like it. You know. The only difference between like if it's creepy or not is if the guy is like ugly.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They do like that in their shoujos, mangas, and animes and shows and things.
Right. However, she looked different now as compared to back then. Clad in the same long white dress and a shawl to keep her warm. Her long silver hair rested quietly on her shoulders, like still moonlight. Her scrawny little shoulders shuddered. Okay, that's a word. Despite her best efforts to rub them away, her tears kept flowing down her cheeks.
No, why is she crying?
Oh. What's going on? Falling onto the photograph in her hand.
Sorry, you're covering the dialogue for me.
Oh, sorry.
Papa, Mama.
Only after a long while, I realized the meaning of those words, and the tragedy and guilt hidden behind them. I tried moving my fingers. Good. At least they were still under my control. I thought I might be able to... Yeah. I'm sorry, I thought maybe my brain had like farted for a moment, but no.
Sit myself up?
I thought I might be able to sit myself up. I tried to prop my body up, but I had vastly overestimated the strength I regained. The powerless muscles in my arms could not exert any force at all. After rising a little, I crashed heavily back to the bed.
Is that supposed to be you or?
Not you.
Oh, okay. No good, huh? Huh? Okay, yes, it was. Ah, you're awake?
Oh wait, maybe that was me.
Yeah, I think it was you. It's fine.
The girl seemed a little alarmed, hurriedly stuffing the picture back into her pocket before getting up. That was the first time I clearly beheld the girl's features with my own eyes. Her complexion was very clear, though slightly red from her tears, and pale from what might have been mild malnutrition. Had this been peacetime, a girl with looks like hers could have easily made it as an idol.
Ah, yes, the classic idol look, malnutrition.
Oh, shit. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta do something real quick.
He died, guys. It's my channel now for your sandwich. Gotta give her some soup. But yeah, that line is so funny to me. Because like he's like, oh, like her skin looks so pale from probably mild malnutrition. She looks so cute. I'm like, oh, okay.
She looks cute. Moe. Feed her a sandwich. Oh.
My channel now, yes.
Wait, you're taking over my channel?
Yay, because you left.
Just as my channel started to like get any like get viewers, you're
Yeah,
gonna take it away from me.
I'm taking them away.
I'm truly sad. How could you do this to me? This betrayal. Nante koto. From my own sister.
I need to assert dominance.
What the hell? Yeah, I guess she does look like an idol, huh? I guess idol culture has like spread over to Europe. As a photographer, I was absolutely certain of that. Wait, which part? The malnutrition or like the idol?
Yeah.
However, we were in the middle of a war. I wrinkled my brows unconsciously. This damn war.
Are you not feeling well?
The girl's powers of observations had exceeded my expectations. I can't tell if this is sarcasm. She had even sensed the minute change in my expression.
Please wait for a minute. I'll go get my auntie.
After lightly pulling a blanket over me to keep me warm, and straightening out my sheets, the girl hurriedly ran upstairs. In her wake, she left the faint scent of lilies, and an all-encompassing warmth that soaked into my body and soul.
See.
Damn.
My man down bad.
Wait, how old is Jeff D here?
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering a little bit, because like he keeps referring to her as a girl, and she looks, I don't know if it's the hairstyle or what, but she looks kind of baby. So I'm like,
The girl's aunt was called Is it Vena or Vina?
Excellent question.
I'm gonna say Vena von Heat. She was a charming and elegant woman. It was only after talking to Vena for a while that I realized how much damage the war had done to this ordinary household. Vena's husband, the man of the house, had been conscripted by the coalition armed forces as a driver when the Antarctic military executed their New Berlin airlift operation.
New Berlin.
Is that in Girls Frontline?
I don't remember. But I remember, I mean, they still have the whole thing with Germany kind of divided.
He had left his home behind, and it had been almost half a year with no word from him. The days spent under military rule were not pleasant. It was hard going, but Vena managed to keep her bakery running as normal. However, all the ingredients she tried to order were either delayed or lost due to blockades or combat. As a result, the bakery's goods were constantly in short supply. The only thing she had confidence in providing was black bread. Jefti, on the other hand, was a daughter of Vena's younger sister, who had followed fleeing refugees to this town 2 months ago. After meeting her, she could not say a single thing, and she did not interact with anyone. All she did was live like a vegetable, sometimes weeping in silence. A state which she could not be considered as living, merely existing. Like a soulless lump of flesh, spending each day indifferently, as though the world was no longer her concern. It was only recently that she had improved. She could smile now, and she could talk to others. But sometimes, she would cry silently, like in the past. Jeffty would return to how she was before. Whenever anyone asked about her parents,
No.
all she would do was weep without saying a word. The days were hard, but there were still things worth rejoicing over. Jeffty and Kamen were very responsible kids. Perhaps it was because she had experienced the chaos of war, but Jeffty seemed far more mature than other kids that were her age. I mean, she's clearly very traumatized. Sometimes, I even thought that if half the newly promoted officers were as mature as Jeffty, the old man, always hiding behind his dark glasses, would be very much at ease. The old man?
Whomst?
I'm guessing he's talking about a general. European idol, Jeffty-chan da yo. Mendo be playing Blue Archive before it was even made.
Real.
Thanks to the tender care of Jeffty and her family, I was no longer bedridden from that day forth. Weather in Northern Europe was not good, especially after the suppression of the British Isles. What does that have to do with the weather?
Yeah. Sorry, what? I see. Did the British change the weather?
Oh, okay. Where the coalition military's indiscriminate use of incomplete weather weaponry.
Weather weaponry?
Weather weaponry. Do you think the Earl approved of this?
Probably.
He's even willing to sacrifice his own home nation.
It's fine.
Led to the overall temperatures.
He approves of the use. He will probably approve of the use. I don't know if he will be happy about it being used on the British.
In all of Northern Europe, dropping by what?
What?
Okay, that is extreme.
That is a lot.
20 degrees Celsius? No, 5 degrees is already fucked up. 20 degrees is... Yeah, that's like mass starvation and extinctions.
They gave the British good weather.
Played the UK.
I see.
Yeah, and now the temperature in many regions was roughly what you would find in the Arctic Circle. So cold that exhaled breath would freeze. The municipal heating systems that the town had initially been furnished with fell victim to the war's supply issues. Now, every household had to use primitive heat pipes to stay warm. But these ancient heat pipes had been in disrepair for many years. If you ask me, they fell far short of their goal, of reassuring everyone by their activation. In the end, everyone had to dress up like polar bears in their own homes. That trial was more difficult for me to endure. After all, I had only just recovered from a severe illness, and I had never experienced weather like this. Oh, hey there, turtle.
Wow, rude.
Just enjoy it, okay? Just enjoy it. Don't bring it up. I was just joking about the new ice age. No. Griffin used it to stop the constant rain in England.
It worked, but like the other way around.
We're all in the bakehouse now. Yeah, we're all in the bakehouse now, trying not to freeze to death. Owing to the HQ being located in a city, and that I was accustomed to life there. Thus, I ended up reliving my undergrad lifestyle in the first few days of my recovery. I stayed indoors every day, and became close friends with my stacks of photos and my smartphone. Yuzong was a NEET in his in his undergrad years.
Why do you think he's making gacha games now?
Oh yeah, stacks of photos in my smartphone. I wonder what a 2094 smartphone looks like.
True.
The iPhone 70X.
Yeah.
You think they'll still be
Probably.
making iPhones?
It'll probably still look the same.
Yeah,
We will just have like 20 cameras.
I don't know. Would you rather just get like a brain chip? Your grandkids are gonna have them.
Probably. But that's not my problem. That's their problem.
Yeah, the kids, 70 years from now will be like, Grandma, Grandpa, why don't you use a brain chip too? It's so easy. Whenever I get on my parents' case for not knowing how to use a smartphone. Like, how do you not know how to use Google?
It's true, it's true.
As it turned out, it was the perfect opportunity to sort out my pictures and my report. Whenever I did this, Kaman would come by and watch intently as I went about my business. Every now and then he would pick up my camera and work through my photos. He would just quietly browse the pictures and ask whenever something caught his interest. Okay, now be a boy.
What is it? Where is this place?
Kaman was looking at a picture of the Burj Al Arab before the war.
It's so beautiful.
That is Dubai, the most beautiful place on earth. Do you like it? Wait, is Dubai the most beautiful place on earth?
I think some people say that.
Pick up this call on my McWilliam 2094. Which I do too. So Europe is in an ice age? It is in an ice age. Those damn Rosartrist coalitionists. Why is it called a bakehouse if it's cold? Putting our bodies close to stay warm, yeah. Yeah, he, Mendo probably would really like that, to have his body really close to stay warm with Jeff D. Jeff D, please, I'm still very sick. I need your warmth to heal my body and also my soul. But mostly my body. Your NC would be better off making it tropical, not gonna lie. Could cripple the Antarcticans and make more food. Damn, bro was that tired of Brit Rain? He got a second ASH. The Burj Al Arab is a 5-star hotel in Dubai. Oh, it's 7-star. Final mission of Modern Warfare 3. I didn't play Modern Warfare 3, or maybe I just don't remember.
Burj Al Arab.
I'm gonna look it up too.
Photos. Oh.
Burj Al Arab. How old would it be? Oh, it's that one. Looks like a giant sail.
Yeah. Interesting.
Naruhodo. It does look beautiful. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yes, that is the building you tore apart in Modern Warfare 3. That was kind of, I'm gonna be honest, that final mission was kind of like, it was just me going, what the fuck is going on? Right, let's get back to the game.
When I grow up, I want to take my sister there.
His enthusiasm echoed through the room. Well, we can do that when the war is over. Who was I to talk to a little kid like him down from his dreams? Chances are he won't even remember.
What? Oh, I see.
I want to marry Big Sis when we're grown up.
Too bad, kid. She's mine. Well, they're not related. They're not related.
Yeah, true.
Right? They're not even cousins. Whenever we did this, Jeff T would always smile shyly sitting beside me. And then she would pull Kamen aside, speaking quietly to him in tones that only the two of them could hear. Every time after that, Kamen would come up to me with crestfallen eyes and ask,
So you really can't marry Big Sis?
This kind I guess this is William. Kamen is the William prototype.
Yeah, we found the origins of William.
Yeah, so Jeff T is not just Jeff T, she's also who is the sister called again?
Lunacia.
Lunacia, yeah. Sister complex obsessive personality. No, the obsessive personality is Mendo. About that. Even though I had done similar things as a child, I still had no idea what to say. When it was time for me to answer that question. Kamen, have you heard stories of knights and princesses?
Yes, I have. I love those stories the most.
Well, he was a kid after all. And I'd managed to get out of a tight spot.
Easy.
In the old days, all men wanted to be knights. In addition to slaying evil dragons, what those knights valued most was finding a princess of their own to whom they could pledge their loyalty, protect her with everything they had, and keeping her from even the slightest bit of pain. Before I could finish, Kamen jumped up.
Then I want to be Big Sis Knight.
Oh.
Okay, so like she's at least in her teens.
Yeah. She looks. I was gonna say she does look slightly older in that art.
Yeah. After that, he scampered off to the girl's side, a look of satisfaction on his face, as though he had found the finest treasure in the whole wide world. The girl smiled gently to him and took Kamen into her embrace. It would seem the siblings were getting along very well. Things really were different when you grew up together. I wonder how... Well, I guess they didn't say how long ago she had been with them.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike me and my big sister.
Oh no, does he also have sister issues?
That's... Okay. Okay, guys, we need to like get a spy into Mika headquarters and find out if Yuzong has a big sister.
Yeah, we need answers.
We need to know. We need to know. Preferably,
What
I'd like
would
to
this-
have a photographic evidence of Yuzong's big sister.
Why do you want photographic evidence for?
I need to know. I have to know. Is she pretty? Next thing you know, someone will be Martha Max. On the topic of love for sisters, my big sister got engaged recently. Thankfully, not to me, for my name is not William. Congratulations.
Congratulations. On not being engaged to your sister.
Congratulations on not engaging your sister.
Yes. And congratulations to your sister.
You've avoided the William trap. A time traveler walking in the door and coming young boy William. MC's creeper with the older sister. Kid wants to be able to do those. Oh, sweet home. They're not related, okay? Don't you wish you had a big sister who was really pretty and loved you? And took care of you? And made you feel safe?
What do you think about this, Reggie? Yes, I see. I see. Alright, get over it.
Orimoti. そんな優しくしないで.
Sorry, I'm fighting my cat. Okay, down you go. Okay.
So, Mendo's sister was supposed to appear in Bakehouse 2 with great design. At this point, I thought of that female gorilla.
What?
I would never say that about my sister.
Kanata from Hololive?
Is your sister a gorilla? Hey, Kuroko's sister, did she ever call you a gorilla?
No, she's stronger than me though, she says.
Lugging a 12mm shotgun around. 12mm? What's a 12mm round? What gauge is 12mm? Guys, someone look that up. Yuzon was probably born during the one-child policy. Probably heard he had a sister born before him at some point. Ah, I see.
I forgot that was a thing at one point.
Oh yeah, yeah, here's the thing though, the one-child policy is not... It's not actually, or back then anyways, it was not equally applied. It depended on where you lived, and sometimes depending on like what ethnicity you were. So I do know of some people who were siblings that were pretty close in age. But usually if you had multiple children, you had to like pay a fee. If it was like a place where you could, I guess. Not all places let you have multiple children. But some places you could, you just had to pay some money.
Huh.
12mm is basically 50 caliber. Small shotgun, really. Bit bigger than 410. No, wouldn't it be smaller than a 410? Oh wait, no, that's... okay, I see. Practically a creature from another planet. So we've got the aliens here as well. He's already got the idea for aliens. Or the predecessors.
Say, who's the person in this picture?
After he had finished playing around with his big sister, Kaman ran back to me and continued looking for treasure amidst my pictures. Which one? I turned back to look. Oh, this one. That's a wedding photo of my parents.
Ah.
He lost interest as quickly as he gained it. This fucking kid, he's like, I'm gonna marry my big sister. Then he gets a chance to see like what people look like when they get married, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, kid.
Female gorilla, so did Pecora buy her? A fucking monkey.
A fucking monkey.
Guys, don't let this our read through of Girl of the Bakehouse distract you from the fact that Pecora bought a fucking monkey.
I'm gonna bring up that name, I love it.
That's fucking monkey. It's alive!
It's alive! I can't believe she has a monkey.
He tilted his head, thinking for a while.
Ah, I remember now. Big Sis has one too.
Crap. Wait, what do you mean crap? Before I could react in time, Kamen continued.
It's a picture of auntie and uncle.
Uh-oh. The corner of Jeffy's eyes turned red, and tears coursed down her cheeks.
Give me a moment.
Saying so, she turned and ran upstairs. This is bad. As I remembered what Vinna had told me, I hurriedly ran after her.
No.
While I was still on the stairs, I heard the sound of quiet sobbing. The girl knelt in the corner of the staircase landing. Her face buried deep in the crook of her arms as she wept in grief.
Sorry, I was not prepared.
Cry, Kuruko, cry!
I don't know how to make crying sounds.
You've been banned from every gacha game.
No.
Wait, don't you have tears?
I do have tears.
Yes, just apply tears.
Apply tears. Tears have been applied.
Damn, I wish I had tears. I also vibe to this theme when sad maxing. Vina, your auntie, she told me about your parents. I'm so sorry. I slowly walked up to the girl and sat down beside her. Once she had calmed down a little, I began to speak slowly to her. Her sobbing had stopped, and all she was doing now was quietly shaking her head. Her face was still pressed into the side of her elbow, and her silver hair cascaded messily down around it. Here, have this. It ought to make you feel better. I produced a chocolate from my pocket and handed it over to her. The girl simply shook her head and did not reply.
It's kind of sus.
What?
Considering what little we know of him so far, it's kind of sus that he always seems to be carrying chocolate in his pockets.
I mean, yes, but also like chocolate during wartime, if you ever read anything about like, you know, World War II, right? Chocolate was always considered like a wartime currency.
Oh.
Like it was because chocolate's really hard to come by. Usually the only people that had chocolate were like the military.
Damn.
And also like just chocolate makes you feel better, right? These, you know, things like snacks are hard to come by. Hakuya demands woman tears. I mean, I do enjoy women tears, you know? A lot of girls, a lot of VTubers especially, they'll do the woman tears and I'll be like, thank you. Tasty, delicious. You can't guilt me. Here's the thing, like I can't be guilt tripped with tears. I've had girls like cry before trying to get me to do stuff and I'm just like, thank you, I enjoy this, keep crying. No, I'm serious, keep crying.
Damn. Look at this guy.
Ruthless. Chocolate was a prestigious food, yeah. He's Morido. It seemed she didn't want to respond to me. Ah, Jeffty. It would seem there was nothing left but to approach her with this.
With what?
Actually, my parents passed away too.
Huh?
I gotta say also the use of so many question marks and exclamation points greatly confuses me about the tone of the words.
I think that's just like the I think that's just like the format of the programming language or something.
Will make sense.
They couldn't properly change it into quotation marks.
I see.
Jeffty quietly gasped in surprise. The least ruthless and sadistic guy. Yeah, I'm so kind and gentle. Yeah, right in front of me. Now that I think about it, it was kind of strange. The way I could so naturally tell this girl about something I swore I would never recall. Guys, Mendo is completely normal and not crazy like Shiro.
Yeah, he's a perfectly well-adjusted individual from society.
Is this the old one? This is the very first one. Yes. Hello there, Wolf. This is the very first one. Was that fate as well? Just like the day I had met Jeffty. I gotta say, this art combined with this music is actually making me feel. You can tell already that Yu Zheng's actually a really good writer.
Yeah.
Like his prose is not too complicated. It's not too overly wordy. It's just the right amount to tell you how people are feeling. Except the part where he talks about brand name cameras, lenses. At that part you can tell he's a freaking otaku.
Yep.
The atmosphere and mood really fit, yeah. Why doesn't Mika just make visual novels?
Why doesn't Mika just make visual novels? I will play all your visual novels,
Let-
Mika.
you know-
Just stop putting gameplay in between them.
Let them revive the age of the visual novels. The right amount of pacing. My parents were the first batch of technicians that went into coalition territory to provide support. After the coalition was no longer able to keep the radicals at bay, the technical staff were stranded on the mainland. Were violently assaulted by countless rioters wielding clubs and sticks. Even some of the coalition troops that were supposed to protect us beat up the unarmed technicians.
Damn.
The few security forces that were present were only equipped with rubber bullets and were targeted themselves for using them. Since my parents were the leaders of the technical contingent, they decided to leave on the last boat out, while I was entrusted to one of their friends. Actually, this is still in reverse collapse.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mendo's parents are scientists, and they were sent.
Right.
But instead of being URNC, they were Antarcticans, and they were Antarctican scientists that were, researching it together with the URNC during the honeymoon period. And the honeymoon also broke up while they were in URNC territory. And so Mendo was able to be evacuated back to Antarctica to be taken care of by his family friend. I think it was Carl. I think Carl's the one who raised him. But his parents were MIA in Australia.
No. Oh, no.
They made it to Australia and then they disappeared. Which is going to work. Oh, I'm sorry. See you around. Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, see, even this was retained. Well, in reverse collapse, we don't know if they're dead. They just went missing.
I see.
Several minutes after going up the boarding ramp, the rioters finally broke through the barricades and stormed the withdrawal point. The last I saw of my parents was them being savagely clubbed to the ground.
Oh.
In the end, not even their corpses made it back to Antarctica. Oh, never mind. I guess he is Antarctican. Okay, it's still the same story then. They're science people sent to URNC territory. Well, I don't think we've got the clubbing yet. You know, maybe it'll be revealed that his parents are actually dead, and he's just repressing the memories.
Oh, could be.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Yuzong to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And all we buried in their graves were my parents' publications and clothes.
Oh.
All Jeffy did was listen quietly until I finished her story. And after remaining silent for a while...
Then... did you think about taking revenge?
Sorry, I need to check something real quick. Because anyone who's played this game... Do any of you guys know how long this game is? I want to know how far along we are. I feel like we're not even like 1/4 of the way through. We've been reading kind of slowly. I know someone did a recording of it. Oh, here it is, Espanol. So I'm gonna open their Espanol thing really quickly. Mr. Zanzibar Land.
Oh yeah, that's the guy I told you about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're not even halfway. We need... Whoops.
Oh, an hour. Whoops.
Well, we're really enjoying this though. I'm
Yeah.
having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm just a person that needs to sleep.
Yeah. Let me know what your limit is. We've gone 2 hours in now.
I mean, it will be now, but I can do a few more minutes. I just wouldn't be able. I will need to like drop out as soon as we finish, as soon as we're done.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do less chatting tomorrow. We chatted for like an hour. I'm sorry.
Tomorrow also I kind of stay up a bit later than today.
Well, I mean, we're starting earlier tomorrow.
Also that, yeah.
Yeah. I smiled bitterly upon hearing that. Oh, I did. At that time, I wanted to kill all the mainlanders. But...
I've thought about it too.
Huh?
My parents also died in front of me. They did nothing wrong, so why? Why did they have to kill them?
Jeffy suddenly raised her voice. And though there were tear streaks under her silver hair, her eyes were filled with towering rage. Jeffy?
That's right. It's them. Their helicopters killed my parents. Why don't you understand? Why didn't anyone kill those bad people? Ah.
She is also a very well-adjusted individual. I see.
Oh, cue the music. Damn. Here's the angel. Jeffy suddenly rose to her feet and grabbed me by the collar, with a strength that did not belong on a young girl. Her harsh demand made it sound like I was the one who killed her parents. The thought of resistance did not even cross my mind.
Helicopter.
2 months ago. Oh, we're flashing back?
Ah.
Killing people. Was it me? How? Was it me? It was me! It was me! It was me!
It was you!
It was me!
It was him!
I killed Jeff D's parents! I killed Jeff D's parents. I killed Jeff D's parents. Is this like the I swear I've seen like something like this in Fate or something, or maybe it was when they cry, Umi Neko. I think there's like something about like I hate the color red or something. It's just the same line repeated over and over and over again. I killed Jeff D's parents. I killed Jeff D's parents. I killed Jeff D's parents. Ah! I screamed until I went hoarse, clutching my head in my hands, as though trying to squeeze the matter out of my skull. But it only became clearer and clearer, as though to mock me. In the end, I collapsed. Oh, it's the chair. This 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 chair.
I mean, they've been. I feel like they've been using the repetition a lot in Never Cloud. It's just they added, they mix it with like visual things, you know, like the text changing color, changing size, and it's actually kind of neat.
The last thing I remembered was the surprised look on Jeff D's face, and her silver hair dancing through the air. I wanted to reach out and grab it, but I could not take hold of it. No matter what I did, I couldn't grab it. It was me. I'm sorry. That was intense.
Yeah. Since there was like a scene change and I need to go soon, should we leave it here or?
I mean, you need to sleep, don't you?
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. I need to wake up at 6.
Let's see, where are we right now? We are about 1/3. No, not even 1/3. We're like 1/4 of the way through. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll do
This sounds like
tomorrow.
this sounds like a good place to
Yeah,
see.
it's like a good, you know, it was like a good scene.
This is a good scene. Oh, and
Listen, I know, I'd rather leave it at like a scene change
yes.
instead of like leaving it in the middle of somewhere.
That
And you
was-
need to send me how to get the game so I can read it also, no,
That
tomorrow
was
and
that
have the
was
music.
really intense.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that quickly. That was not that long into the game, and we already have this.
Yeah, that was kind of fast for that revelation.
Yes, but also it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. I think it's because like Yuzong like spent a good amount of time building up Jeff TPTP, this nice sweet girl, and then just that's why it hits so hard.
Just lost this. Yeah.
And because like we don't have too much info about Mendo himself, when he suddenly like has this like freak out, it's like, oh shit.
They're both normal.
They're both very normal. They're perfect for each other.
It's like that. I was not expecting the Yafuri. I read a summary at one point, so I kind of knew
Yes.
that she wanted like revenge, and that apparently it was Mendo. But I like the thing that happened just now. I really thought that would be like, you know, like the final plot twist or something. So I'm like, what?
Yes.
So where does it go from here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
Damn, man! I thought Yuzong was painting a love story between two people, and we instead we get murderous Jeffy and I don't know, mentally stable Mendo.
But yeah, it's really like you were saying. You can tell that Yusheng already had like a vision, an idea, and that he is a pretty good writer. Like how he can write these scenes and these characters that are like very flawed at some points in some aspects.
Yeah, usually, I don't know. It feels like for me most of the time, visual novel protagonists are kind of boring people. But this guy is wow, this guy's got issues.
Yeah, he's got issues.
He's got issues, but he's interesting.
Yeah, I think Yusheng is very good at writing people with issues. I'm not sure what that says about him.
I think he's just a good writer in general.
Yeah.
And then again, I don't know how much he had a hand in things like Healing Chapter and whatnot. It's such a shame that Yuzong never worked in the industry because it didn't exist. I would have liked to see how Yuzong would have been before he started running his own company. I feel like his talents as a writer have been wasted in service of his endeavor to become a businessman. Granted, I think he's a decent businessman as well. It's just that, and he's given us all this stuff, but also I want to know what writer Yuzong would have been like. I want to know.
I need answers. I
need to know. Because he's still in university here.
Yeah.
Right? He's still I don't know, he's in his very early 20s, if not still 19 or something. He's still super young, right? And he made this, and I'm just imagine if he was able to cook for 10 years, not as a businessman, but as a writer. I would have liked to see what he would have made for us. Also, hello there, Panzerburger. You just woke up. Kuroko's about to go to sleep.
Yeah, I need to eat.
Yeah. You've eaten though already, right? You've already had food.
I ate before. I eat before a stream.
All GFL characters have issues, but some have issues more than others. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's just like how all VTubers have issues. Some of them are better at hiding them than others.
Yeah, like Hakuya.
Yes, like me, I'm perfectly fine. I'm proud of the fact that no one will ever find my issues. I keep it hidden. Just know that my power levels are incredibly high. After all, Sparkle was my OC in high school.
Yeah, just think about that, guys.
So the lore that Antarctica is now a country, there's a new... Okay, so, real fast, it's going to be explained in the reverse collapse streams when those come out later this week. Just in a couple days, actually. For me, it's 3 days. For Kuroko, it's 4 days. Yes. But basically, ancient aliens exist, and the Soviet Union and the USA decided to research ancient alien ruins for technology, and they ended up figuring it out after World War II. And they decided to make weapons using these things, and unfortunately, they made a couple too many oopsies, and eventually the world was heavily polluted. So some really smart people decided to move to Antarctica, where there was one such ancient alien ruin, except it was inside of a hollowed out crater, kind of like, in Evangelion, where there's that giant underground base. It's basically like that. They made a city underneath the Antarctican ice, and they secluded themselves while the rest of the world proceeded to do World War III.
Woo!
And so after like a good, I don't know, 50, 60 years of isolation, and the Antarctican Union comes out of hiding and they're like, hey guys, we got all this shiny new technology we got from studying the ancient aliens. Oh god, what the hell's been happening out here?
Pretty much.
And so like, you know, the entire world has become a one world government, a la Girls Frontline. The entire world has become one world government ruled by an evil British man. An evil British man and his evil German sidekick. And, you know, so the Antarcticans are like, hey, we've got all this shiny technology we can use to save the world now. And people are like, yay, we're saved. And the evil British man and the evil German are like, no, you can't change sides. No, what are you doing? You can't like him more than me. And so they go to war.
As you do.
And that's the setting of this game. It's still the same setting as Reverse Collapse. It's just 3 more days until RFC. I've never been more excited for a video game. Right? I've never been more excited for a video game. Thinking of HSR Sparkle, you cannot fix. Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. This is where you plug either Kuroko Lore stream VOD or the Ferrari doc. Yes, this is where I plug the... You didn't do just one stream, did you? I feel like you did several.
No, it was just one.
It was just
like
one.
6 hours.
Okay.
It's just that I did one for like introduction for Neural Cloud later, and I wanna do more. I just haven't like actually sat down and started them, but I wanna do more.
Right. So yes, my sister Kuroko here did in fact do a Girls Frontline lore stream. And there's also, I don't know, if you guys are here, you probably got, I don't know, you probably already know Ferrari, Yuzong's Ferrari, on Twitter, who makes lore videos, or not lore videos, lore documents that are like, I don't know how long, hundreds of pages long. I haven't read the latest revision. It's been, yeah, he makes really detailed lore documents about Girls Frontline, going through the entire history.
He's also a completely normal and well-adjusted individual.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I hate the URNC. I hate the URNC. British man and German scientist is the worst combo possible.
Real.
Not the Penguins are particularly that much better. The Penguins Army. Yeah. What's 158?
The number of pages on Ferrari's doc, I
Oh,
guess.
shoot. That's a lot. I'm human and enjoy human things like food and water. My god. Oh my goodness.
Yes, don't you love that food and water?
Food and water. Oh, wonderful. Yes.
All those human things.
Yeah. Very, very human. We all know the lore is that it all happened because Albert Einstein used time travel to erase Hitler. Wrong game series. Wrong game series. But I like that game too. I want to play that someday. But yeah, my sister Kuroko needs to sleep.
I do.
Yes. We will be continuing this tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, and that is 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
Please come again tomorrow if you would like to see the continuation of this love story between a well-adjusted man and a totally not traumatized child.
We love peak romance.
Yes. Find out next time if Kamon gets to marry his older sister.
the real mystery of this game.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I hope to see you again.
Yes.
Especially in the lead up to Reverse Collapse.
Yes.
Anyways, お疲れ、おつはく、おつくる。
おつぐる。
お疲れ様でした。Thank you for coming. Bye bye.